We are here in the chamber area for the Ellsworth, City of Ellsworth Council. And anyways, Mr. Mark Kenedy, he is our mayor. So we're going to give him an opportunity to share with us today a little about what he does, how decisions are made, how important it is to have some of those leadership skills and those workability skills that I know you guys have been talking about. But this is Mayor Kenedy, so give me a round of applause.
I
know.
So
we give it to you now just in case later you don't get it.
No, hey.
Just kidding.
Thank you all for coming. Mrs. Robson sent me a message and said, would you be interested in talking to us about local government and community service? And said, absolutely. So thanks for coming in. As she said, this is what we call our council chambers. So this is where all of our city council meetings happen, typically. As you might notice, it's a little bit cold in here right now. We have a boiler issue, so we don't have any heat in this building. So it's been kind of a struggle with that. But one of the big things that I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about is the idea of what's called a citizen legislature. And essentially what that means is it's talking about a governing body, so a group of people that come together, like the Ellsworth City Council, that actually work full-time at other jobs. So for example, my full-time job is I work at Citizen State Bank. As I jokingly tell people, that is how I get to pay my bills. So that's how I pay my water, my electric, my house bills, and all that type of stuff. So essentially, everyone that myself and the rest of the city council members, we do this because we are community minded. We want to make Ellsworth a better place to live, to work. We want to make sure that kids like yourselves have activities in the summer, t-ball, swimming lessons, soccer, those type of things. So that's why we do the city council work in all aspects of the city government. I'll ask Mrs. Robson this because I don't know if you know, but she grew up here in town, and so it wasn't that long ago that she was your age. But then the question becomes, what do you want to do when you get older? Is there a reason why you chose to live in Ellsworth and teach and raise your family here?
Well, yeah, it's a great community that's growing into the future, but it's still very home centered.
Yeah.
I know everybody, and I love everybody, and that part is huge for growing up with, or having my children grow up here, is that it's home.
And the same goes for me. The same goes for Brittany, who works downstairs. So everyone say hi to Brittany.
Hi, Brittany.
She works downstairs in the office. But we all want Ellsworth to be a better place. We want our kids to have it better than we have it. So we attempt to enhance all of the services that we have and all of the activities that we offer people. So let me get back to the city council part. There is a mayor, so myself, I am the mayor, and then there are 5 city council members. So you'll see here there's actually 8 seats, right? Yes, there are 8 seats. So there's the mayor, the 5 city council, so there's your 6, and then the city clerk also sits at this table, and then the city administrator also sits at that table too. So twice a month, we have meetings where we conduct all the business for the city. So we approve paying our bills, we approve spending money for certain things. People have the opportunity to come to the meetings, and they can talk to us about anything that they have problems with, if they have suggestions for us. That is open for them to do that. But we all sit around this table. The mayor, an interesting thing, the mayor does not get to vote. And that might sound kind of weird, but the mayor is simply there to essentially direct and guide the meeting. The voting takes place by the city council members, so there's 5 of those, right? So if you have a vote that's split, you should never have a tie. That's the idea. There should never be a tie vote. In the case if there ever is a tie, and then the mayor steps in and votes. But I don't get a vote on anything. A couple of our big responsibilities that we have to do. We have to manage our annual budget. So essentially what that's referring to, if we have $5 to spend on something, we have to identify those products that less than $5. So we can't spend more than the money that we have to buy things, whether that is police cars or tractors or loaders or something like that. We have to identify the best way to use all of our money. Currently, today, for 2020, our budget, anybody have a guess of what our total budget is? Did you have a guess? No, you were thinking about it.
A dollar amount.
How many dollars do you think we have to spend?
Maybe $1 million?
Okay, good guess.
About 2,000?
No, a little bit more. It's more than $1 million, actually. It's more than $1 million.
Gazillion?
No, we don't have that much.
We haven't quite gone that
We
far.
have, our budget for 2020 is $9.8 million, so almost $10 million. So it's a very big responsibility for us to make sure that we are spending that money responsibly, wisely, and then that we don't do anything that violates the public's trust, and we have to be good stewards of that money. So the second thing is we have to work with all of our city employees. We have to make sure that those people have all the tools necessary that they can do their jobs effectively. Brittany, who works downstairs, needs to have computers and that type of stuff so that she can accurately do reports and things like that. The guys who work out in the field, who work on the city's water system, they need to have trucks and pipes and tools and stuff to fix all the problems that we have. So we have to make sure that we are working with those people to make sure that they have everything that they need. So the third thing is so the city council can make all these decisions, but ultimately it's you guys. It's everyone in the community that does a lot of work and puts on events or will help bring a business in town. We have to work with those outside groups to make sure that whatever we're doing is in the best interest of the city.